before seeing very interesting table in which you have really the date, better to say the name Israel, which is a skip of the letters in Israel, and telling us exactly what is unfortunately going in Israel in the table, unbelievable table. And today, this morning, unfortunately, so the news comes here and says what is going on. A car ramming and stabbing attack occurred. Schools were dismissing students for the day, so most of the wounded ones were children, and one died. This was a driver, a lady of 70 years. They murdered her, these people crazy from the Hamas, and took the car. They went over people, about 19 people. So, this is a situation, unfortunately, it will carry on up till Mashiach time, what we can do. So this was really a thing from this paper, and Messiah Sieber, John, he broke this story. So let us see now the table. Now the table basically is a little bit long, and my program could take everything, but you will see just as the first part, and the bottom one, which is a continuation. But the most interesting of this table is a skip, 543, which is a gematria of Israel in Israel. Unbelievable. Not so simple to find. But I decided to try to see if there is really such a thing, because the skip also have a lot of message, right? Lot of ideas behind the skips, the number of the gematria beside it. So I decided to see maybe in a skip of Israel, which is 543, will give us a picture. No? All of this appears in one book, Numbers. Yeah. A little bit more maybe that one. But what you have in this table, really such important information. And then you see that the Ranana, terror in Ranana also beside is happening here. So what we have here? The first thing we see just now, Achrit Yamim, end of days, once in the Torah, Achrit Yamim. Right? We see later on the full sentence. And then I want to see whether this here comes. Yeah, 5, 6, 84. Right, here. You have this in purple, Tavshin Pedala, this here, which is not so easy to find, not so well. And within this you have the here 5,781. And if you remember, this is the date of the Khatam Sofer, 200 years ago. And he says this will be the beginning of the process of Messiah. No, the process of Messiah, very nice, but there are labor pains, and no doubt that what we have now is labor pain before Messiah. So, what we should do, Tshuva, repentance, the purpose of the labor pain of the troubles before Messiah, to prepare us for the Messiah, yeah? Because the Rambam says, condition for Messiah is repentance. So all the time the Jews don't keep the Torah, the Shabbat, the Torah is problems, yeah? Can be miscarriage. So if you will do Tshuva, and the ear, which is really, we saw in books, old one, or a Meir, a book more than 100 years ago, speak about this date, and Tzemach Tzaddik 150 years ago, so this is a date which indicates to redemption. If you do Tshuva, we'll have peace, Shalom. Amazing. But what we have now, you have here the Hamas, those wild beasts, those Nazis who killed, murdered Jews. Frightening. And one of the terrorist of today who was working in Israel. Israel gave him money. Who killed, murdered this lady and wounded about 8 children. Frightening, Hamas. He was working and getting money. No, this was they are doing. Israel pays the Arabs and they are killing. So interesting, I want to see whether is there some indication to what happened, because everything is the Torah. So I'm amazed to see the first thing, quite minimal here. Terror might be, in this book might be minimal, but it comes here terror, which is one of the main troubles. In Hebrew, terror is Kabbalah. So comes here Kabbalah in red. Beranana, in Ranana, and it is right in the center. Not only this, it's parallel to the end of days. One should know. Table, not that you can do it as you want. You put names and then they tell you. And they tell you good thing. Tell you that from these troubles we have Messiah, Mashiach, and son of Joseph, who will prepare the way, will help us to get rid from our enemies, anti-Semites and so on, right? Ben Yosef, son of Joseph, very interesting. Messiah, terror, Kabbalah, end of days. And the end of days, in fact, as I said, started from 571, and then went into sabbatical, which is Tafshin Pei Taf, and then carried on to Tafshin Pei Gimel, Messiah. So we have here more verse, which is Milchama, we have a war, we have a war. And again, son of Joseph, interesting, son of Joseph. What more we have here in this part, the evil angel of the Arabs, last, which is Lamed Yud Taf, yeah. And then, when we go a little bit down, yeah, this is, in fact, you can see it is the same place, even most of the book is numbers. Okay, then we have some verses in the Deuteronomy, but again, you can see that the skip is 541, Israel in Israel. And here we have the full sentence, Achrit, the end of Yamim days, son of Joseph. Now here we have, so we saw before, the terror and the war. Then we have again, and then you have the main troublemakers, Iran. Yeah, all the troubles this year is Iran. Yeah, letter after letter, amazing, frightening. And who is in Iran? Who prepare all these things? Haman, in red, Haman is the Haman of today. We said, it's not coincidence, Haman. Haman, going to Kabbalah, by the Gloria, was called Haman because Mem Nun are the Hasher, the strongest letters of strength, yeah. Mansipach, of the Kabbalah, there are 5 Mansipach, but Mem Nun are the strongest, and there are 5 of them, so Haman. So Hamanai have also Aleph, the name of God, because they believe in God, you see. But this is the most dangerous power, most cruel people, like we saw this Arabs, this Hamas people, really wild beasts, Nazis. Then you have here the main purpose of, by the way, you have here the evil force, which is the masculine. This is this is Samael, the left, yeah, the power against Sabbath, against Torah. I mean, this is which is called the masculine, and this is feminine, Ishmael and Edom. 3 times a day, a Jew pray in the Amidah, asking God, remove for us Yagon v'Anacha, remove for us Egoni and Sai. And it's written in the Sfardim Sidurim. Those are the 2. Yeah, Samael, which we have here, the small against Shabbat and Torah, as we have in Israel, the left is Lapid, so on. And then we have the Lilith, which is the power of lust. What we call today is the parade of, yeah, of Friday. Okay, so what we have more, which is the most important. In fact, this is the conclusion of this table. Teshuvah, repentance, all these troubles should bring to return to the Torah, Teshuvah, and then you will have son of Jesse, Ben Ishai. Yeah. So this is a table which have in it 533 בישראל. Amazing. Like telling you what will be in Israel and what is happening in Israel this year. PLO, terror, right? The evil forces, right? And all this, Hamas, Patach, all this introduction to Messiah, but the labor pains. All those dates which were given were the right gate. We saw also things were happening, but when a woman gets a date for her birth, she's very happy, but it can happen miscarriage, abortion. No, this is what happened. You have days so appropriate for redemption, for Messiah, but the session is strong. Doesn't give us to keep the Torah fully. So we hope that this year Jews really will keep the Torah properly. And then we have Achrit Yamim, end of days, of Tshuva, of repentance, of son of Joseph, son of Jesse. Okay. Interesting. People take it seriously, fine. Torah course are accepted by science when you have the condition like we have here, minimal in the Torah, this meeting, minimal. Okay, so this is the program of Dr. Rothenberg, who says, more important the statistics and where you have good meetings, minimal, Also, those 2 days are amazing because the process of Messiah started 781, and now hoping they will finish 5,784, 3 years. Okay, really. My daughter lives in Ranana, family, so when I heard about this in the morning, immediately I called, 19 people, and the street that it happened is right next where they live. So, Baruch Hashem, nothing even but a good friend of them. So this is a time, this is unfortunately labor pains of Messiah. No doubt, the great Rabbi said this year. And this is a Bible code, Rabbi said we have to advertise it. Whether Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, Rabbi Silman, who is also Rabbi Fisher, Rabbi Alberstam. It's clear proof the Torah from heaven. It was used at 800 years ago by Barenu Bachya, 42 letters gives the exact day, hour, the second, the birth of the moon. Jews knew it for a long time ago. This is also one of the proof Torah from heaven. NASA, after being able to go around with a satellite, they could find out the difference is a part of a second. But it brought Moshe Cordovero, all the great Kabbalists, bring the Torah code is one of the ways that God give us messages. And the message is difficult, that our troubles is because of not keeping Torah. The Torah says, they don't need for this Bible, because the Torah says, if you keep my laws, happiness, joy, and Nusati Shalom Bares, we'll have peace. Yishavtim Lavetach, you will sit insecure, Ve'en Machrid, you will not be afraid of red light, And this is what is written. From the other side, before the Holocaust, we read portion Kitavo in Deuteronomy, 98 curses. Im lo tishmo, if you will not listen, will not obey to my Torah, Now you will read these curses, you will see immediately the Holocaust there. What happened now is also a Holocaust. The President of Israel said, if one day more than 1,000 Jews were killed, this is also a Holocaust. So, this situation, and I'm hoping that maybe some people will take seriously the Bible code and will realize that the Torah is from heaven. And if you want peace and quiet and joy and happiness, the only way the Torah says, keep the Torah. You know, maybe the new revelation of the Bible code, maybe it comes to help people, you know. Maybe this reading the Torah is not enough. Maybe if they will see, and statistically, it's interesting, best meeting. Look, by the way, Dr. Rothenberg said himself he believed in the codes because of seeing the scientific significance. And Professor Michelson was quite big one, very first, was in Harvard. And also that is known. So this is some people, maybe the scientific will bring them. Definitely the Satan is so strong that it's also been said. Rabbi Eliyahu Desser said that if people really have strong evil inclinations, they will see clearly God will not help anything. Okay, hoping that something will come, will open people's mind and people's hearts, and you see God. I tell you, it's unbelievable. I thought maybe put Ranana here. Beranana, not far from Chabala. Terror. Okay. No. This is part of the tribal terror. Hamas, Fatah, and all those wild beasts, Nazis, that people, United Nations too. How many 50 nations are so much for Hamas, right? When you are kill wild beast. No, how can you kill a Nazi, a beast, a wild beast? If they will not kill them, they will kill you, it's no doubt. It's what they want, they kill young and babies. So, you have to get rid of them. It's not only Israel, it will come other nations also, because practically why they killed? Why they kill murder? Because they don't believe in the Shiite, that Allah Akbar, yeah? God is great, and Shias is the Iranian. So if you don't believe, you deserve death. No? So the first one are Jews, then they will come to the others also. Okay, maybe the others will say, no, better to become Shias, better. And it's about to be Shias, not so what we will have to cover our face and so on. No, it's worthwhile to live, then we'll be killed. Unfortunately, it's not a joke. Not a joke at all. It is known that, when Jews were in a great danger, so Mendelssohn had an idea. They told Jews to become Christian. Christian. Yeah, they should take upon them Christianity and then they believe. No, maybe it's a good idea they told Jews become now Shiites. A terrible situation. What we can do? The Torah tells you, do tshuva. Then you will have peace. Then you have Messiah. The Torah says, not the Bible code. So important, significant table for our time, which is interesting. The skip Israel 543 numbers, yeah. Exactly tell you the story what will be in Israel in this year. It is happening, unfortunately. Okay, hoping that what will happen also, they will do tshuva, repentance. And then we have son of Joseph come, and son of Jesse, Ben Ishai, but you need tshuva. Iran, amazingly, Iran comes here letter after letter also. All this, and I'll tell you that appearance Beranana, terror in Ranana, parallel to the end of days. Okay, difficult really to spend so much for the Bible because instead of learning, no, of the somebody that still change because of this. Rabbi said it's a mitzvah to do it. No. But I tell you, I would prefer to sit and learn more. Okay, let us really hope to be Shvat, the month of Shvat. If you look in the internet, there is a lecture of mine on YouTube about the zodiac of Shvat, which is according to about the zodiac of Israel. And according to the Kabbalah, this is the zodiac with which the Messiah, really, this is the end of the Messiah, the redemption starts, interesting. But all this is labor, but labor can finish also with miscarriage. But this is the time, and it is very interesting. I don't know if you listen to Rabbi Kessin, Rabbi Kessin. There's so many things which are brought in the Bible called that Obama is Gog and the United Nations is Amalek. All this came in the Bible so clearly. But something interesting is he points out about the great things that on the month of Nisan, Rosh Chodesh Nisan, will be a big eclipse of the sun. Okay. So, we are starting now a very important month, Shvat. We are going to eat 15, even more, different kinds of foods to thank God for the wonderful land which He gave us, and we spoiled it. Then we are carrying on Purim. On Purim we'll eat even more than foods. We'll eat meat, wine. All this is rectification of the sin of the tree of knowledge. Tree of knowledge was a different kind, different state. A state of wheat, a state of grapes, This is exactly what we're supposed to rectify. To rectify the sin by eating properly, benching. We start really on Tu B'Shvat with fruits, and we carry on with meat and wine, on Purim. And then we finish it with the time of Messiah on the Seder night. This is the process of the end of days, which you have here. This is a good, the end of days, Achet Hayamim, hoping that will come the son of Jesse, Ben Ishai, and getting rid of Iran, and all this by tshuva, repentance. Okay, this is the table. People have time. That's why looking at it. If not, carry on. Situation also will carry on.